Hello friends, welcome to course on Fluid Mechanics. I am D. Umabai at Polytechnic of Agriculture Engineering, Kalkiri. Today we will discuss about practical application of Bernoulli's theorem. The Bernoulli's equation is the basic equation which has been applied in all problems of incompressible fluid flow in mechanics and fluid. That is, Bernoulli's equation is pressure head, sum of pressure head, kinetic head and datum head at constant. Since this equation can be used for the derivation of many formula, so it is very essential to know the application of Bernoulli's equation. Bernoulli's equation has a number of practical applications, but the following are the mostly used hydraulic devices on the principle of Bernoulli's equation: Venturi meter, pitot tube, orifice meter. Let us Venturi meter. So, first, what is use of Venturi meter? A Venturi is device used for measuring the rate of flow. What is the meaning of a rate of flow? That means discharge. Again, a Venturi is device used for measuring the rate of flow of a fluid flowing through a pipe. So, basic use of Venturi meter, that is measure the discharge as shown in figure. There is a one Venturi meter fitted in a horizontal pipe, through which of a fluid is flowing as shown in figure. And as shown in figure, Venturi meter consists of basically three parts, that is convergent cone, throat cone and diverging cone. So basically it consists of three parts: convergent cone, throat and diverging cone. Next, it is principle of Venturi meter is based on the principle Bernoulli's equation, that is velocity head increases at accelerated flow by reducing the cross-sectional area of the flow, due to which the pressure head is reducing at that section of pressure. Difference is created which enable to determination of discharge to the pipe. That is why Venturi meter is based on the principle of Bernoulli's equation, that is velocity head increases at accelerated flow by reducing the cross-sectional area of the flow, due to which the pressure head is reducing at the section of pressure. Difference is created which enable to determination of the discharge to the pipe. Okay. Next one, where angle of divergent cone is 6 degrees and convergent cone is 21 degrees. That is, angle of divergent cone is smaller because when the water is passing through the throat, its velocity more, since area a throat is less. Okay, next step is derivation of Venturi meter. As shown in figure, consider 1 and 2 sections. Section 1 at D1 is diameter of section 1, P1 is pressure at section 1, V1 is velocity at section 1, A1 is area cross sectional at section 1, and Z1 is datum head at section 1. Let us Z1, P2, V2, A2 are corresponding values of section 2. Let us, there is no loss of energy applied Bernoulli's equation to section 1 and 2. So, what is the Bernoulli's principle? Bernoulli's principle states that in studying ideal flow of an incompressible fluid, that total energy is sum of the pressure energy, kinetic energy and potential energy. According to Bernoulli's equation, applied to Bernoulli's equation at section 1 and 2, Z1 plus V1 square by 2Z plus P1 by W equal to Z2 plus V2 square by 2Z plus P2 by W. So, the pipe is horizontal. So, datum head is same. Z1 equal to Z2. Let pass our datum line through the axis of the venturimeter as shown in figure. Z1 equal to Z2, where Z1 and Z2 value is 0. So, V1 square by TZ, 2Z plus P1 by W equal to V2 square by 2Z plus P2 by W. We can rewrite P1 by W minus P2 by W equal to V2 square by 2Z minus V1 square by 2Z. Let us P1 by W minus P2 by W is pressure at difference between section 1 and 2. Since the discharge at section 1 and 2 is continuous, energy equation is A1 V1 equal to A2 V2. Let us V1 equal to A2 V2 by A1. Right? Can rewrite V1 square equal to A2 square V2 square by A1 square. Let us substituting the above value of V1 square equation P1 minus P2 by W equal to V2 square by 2Z minus A2 square V2 square by A1 square 2Z. Let us P1 by W minus P2 by W equal to V2 square by 2Z minus A2 square V2 square by A1 square 2Z. Let's rewrite the equation V2 square by 2Z 1 minus A2 square by A1 square. Taken as LCM, V2 square by 2Z taken as LCM A1 square minus A2 square by A1 square. We know that P1 by W minus P2 by W is the difference between the pressure head at section 1 and 2. So, P1 minus P2 W is the H pressure head equal to V2 square by 2Z minus A1 square minus A2 square by A1 square. We can rewrite the equation V2 square equal to 2GH into A1 square by A1 square minus A2 square. We can rewrite the equation V2 equal to root 2GH into A1 divided by square root of A1 square minus A2 square. This is the theoretical velocity. So, we know that the discharge through venturi meter, because here we assume that there is no loss of energy. What is meant by actual discharge? The actual discharge equal to Q equal to coefficient of venturi meter into A to V2. So, coefficient of venturi meter is C into a1 a2 by square root of a1 square minus a2 square root 2gh. So this is the actual discharge. So in this we find actual discharge. Sometimes the mercury head can be converted into water head, but by multiplying the mercury head by the specific gravity of mercury, where specific gravity of mercury minus specific gravity of water value equal to 12.6. Sometimes an oil is being discharged through the venturi meter. In such a case, the venturi head should be taken in terms of oil head, that is oil head equal to 13.6 minus weight by weight into head of mercury. Let us pitot tube. Pitot tube is basically of bent tube at 19 degrees, and this is used to measure the velocity of flowing liquid or to measure the discharge flow rate of flowing liquid. This is the diagram of a pitot tube. So here is the diagram of pitot tube, in which pitot tube is bent at 19 degrees and it is measure the velocity of flowing liquid. Let us see, this is flowing liquid which would enter the pitot tube, and then there will be a rise in height. There will be rise in height. This is the free liquid surface subjected to atmospheric pressure. Whatever rise in height proportional to the amount of velocity of the liquid. Let us, that is, velocity is greater than this, height would be more. That is, velocity is less and height would be less. Now the application of pitot tube, it is used in case of submerging in order to find the velocity of submerging because the assumptions. Let us applying the Bernoulli's equation for the section 1 and 2, h plus v2 square by 2g equal to h plus h, where v equal to root 2gh. Let us, pitot tube is L-shaped transparent tube. Let pitot tube is L-shaped transparent tube. Next one is orifice meter. Orifice meter or orifice plate is device used for measuring the rate of flow of a liquid through a pipe. It is cheaper device as compared to venturi meter. And an orifice meter consists of a plate having sharp-edged circular hole known as orifice. And a mercury manometer is connected with it to know the differential of pressure between pipe and throat in other pipe. Let us, orifice meter is used compressible fluid and incompressible fluid, where Q equal to coefficient of orifice meter into A2V2. At equation C into A2V2 equal to CA1 A2 divided by A1 square minus A2 square root 2GH. Thank you.